All right, welcome back. It's your boy Fanon. Rumors spread that Shakur Stevenson has rejected an offer from Gervonts Davis. Sensational headlines as usual. Unfortunately, as usual, not a lot of substance behind it. Let's look at the actual facts related to Shakur Stevenson turning down $6 million for Gervonts Davis. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. So, Shakur Stevenson turned down $6 million from Gervonts Davis. Man, that sounds mighty familiar to me. Real familiar to me. Listen to this for a second.
Let me ask you a question. I'm just throwing a figure out there. I'm not saying this is what you made. If the most you made was, let's say the most you made was $3 million, right?
Yeah.
And that's the most you made, and all your fights was $3 million. And we say, here, take this 6. You good with that?
Yeah.
I was just asking.
100%. Yeah.
Shakur, but that percentage, don't forget about that. Don't forget about that percentage.
Now I'm just trying to understand what he's saying because he keeps saying
A lot of times,
don't let them get you.
No,
don't forget about that back end.
The fighters think they should get 50-50 when they're not putting their asses in the seats. And that's not the, you know.
No, you got me different.
I'm not saying you, but fighters, that's what fighters think.
Oh, I would never, because I know who he is and I know what type of revenue and
so
what he do.
We can always, when the time comes, we can always come back to the Fanon video and see you agree to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the problem is when the time comes, y'all gotta understand. I'm trying to understand what you keep saying. What y'all got some funny shit going on with?
That's why I'm addressing you now. That's why I threw the $3 million out. That's the most you made was $3 million.
We can't put no actual numbers on that.
I'm not
putting no actual numbers there.
No, okay. So
that's just a what if.
There you go. You bringing the funny shit already. Come on. You bringing the funny shit already. How you gonna agree and then you turn around? Come on, man.
No. I'm saying because you saying like that's not the real number, right?
No, I just do a figure. I said
hey, I gotta jump off camera for about 3 minutes. Y'all good?
What I was saying,
let's fake number. Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
you good? Right? About 3 minutes. Y'all can go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was just saying that I don't know what you make. I just threw $3 million out there. That's just a figure I threw out there. If the most you made was $3 million, then we say here, take 6. You good with that?
Yeah, I just told you that, but I'm saying
that'll be the most you ever made.
That's not really the numbers.
I know that's not the number.
Okay, long as we know.
You might, let's say the most you made was $10 million, and we say here, take this $12 million. I'm just using it, from off of what you may have made.
Yeah. No, that's
you made.
Wow, sound mighty familiar. $6 million offered from Kenny Ellis to Shakur Stevenson for a fight with Gervonts Davis, and Shakur Stevenson turns down $6 million. Why is that malarkey? Because it wasn't a real offer, as you could clearly hear. But let's not let that get in the way of sullying somebody's name. Now, before I get into the detail of it, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel. I love doing videos like this because usually I don't catch things red-handed. Okay, red-handed, as in, it's usual to have on YouTube, people make up stuff about offers being made, offers being accepted, offers being made, offers being rejected. But it's rare that people will use something that took place in a conversation that I actually had with the person and listen to and remember very clearly, to see it float up somewhere else as some big event that is not real. So, as you heard in that particular interview, Kenny Ellis, who was a trainer of Gervonta Davis, was just ballparking with Shakur Stevenson and saying, hey, Shakur, if we say you made $3 million and we offered you $6 million, say $3 million is your highest payday, and I offer you $6 million, would you be okay with that? Say your highest payday was $10 million and I offered you $12 million, would you be okay with that? Because, we just got to understand that we're the man, Gervonta Davis, that you're going to take what Gervonta Davis offers you, and we're not going to have a lot of funny business. And Shakur Stevenson said yes, but was very, very adamant multiple times that those were not the real numbers for him. That meaning that when Kenny Ellis said, hey, let's assume you make $3 million a fight. And then later he said, let's assume you made $10 million a fight. Shakur didn't turn down an offer for $6 million or an offer for $10 million. What he said was those were not our real numbers. And I'm not having any conversations on YouTube about our offer that basically, and he said this in another tweet, he said in another tweet that, fight fans are really, really funny because they keep, because they, think that everything is real, and basically said, look, there is no negotiations going to take place on Twitter or on YouTube. You go behind closed doors with the real negotiation. Very, very obviously, that's the case. And it's been the case for a long time. Most of this conversation about negotiations between fighters, if you do not actually hear that come out of the mouth of Bob Arum, and even if you do hear it come out of the mouth of Bob Arum or come out of the mouth of somebody else, you still got to sit there and say, okay, well, these people are going to get together on a telephone, hash out a deal, and then we'll find when the deal is signed. This is the same. This is not dissimilar from what's going on with Gervonta Davis and Vasily Lomachenko, where the media has been talking to Bob Arum for several weeks, if not months, saying, hey, man, we are going to get this fight with Gervonta Davis done. It looks like it's going to happen. We're working on it. Only to turn around and find out that, according to Bob Arum, that Vasily Lomachenko never even knew, that they had never talked to Vasily Lomachenko at all about fighting Gervonta Davis. At least that's what Bob Arum says after the fact. So, you got to take a lot of the stuff that people say with a grain of salt. This particular thing, though, for me is extra irritating because there's no way anybody really got $6 million out of that conversation. I played the conversation for you. The conversation took place between me, Shakur, and Kenny Ellis. I was, a bystander in the conversation, but clearly Kenny was speaking directly to Shakur on this channel. So to sit here and listen to people talk about what didn't happen in that conversation when what did happen is available for everybody to see, and you had to have seen it to know about it. So how in the world can you go from what they said to Shakur Stevenson turn this offer down? It's just an opportunity to pour water on the fight, to maybe get some views for yourself, to trash Shakur Stevenson, right? Like, come on, man. Come on. This stuff is getting out of hand. All these off the cuff negotiations that take place out there on Twitter. Like the time that Bill Haney said that Sabril Matias, his manager, Peter Kahn, who wasn't even his manager, had asked for $4 million to fight him. Like, look, man, can we just stick to reality a little bit, man? First of all, we don't know if Shakur and Gervonts are going to fight next. Shakur Stevenson still has to sign with the promoter, work that particular deal out for himself. If those guys are going to really talk about making fights, then Shakur Stevenson's manager is going to call Gervonta Davis's team and see what they can do to get a fight done. I certainly hope that the fight gets done. But again, the $6 million number is not real. Neither was the $10 million offer real. That was just something that Kenny Ellis, was going through with Shakur Stevenson to jab him a little bit and say, hey, man, I just want to let you know, try to see whether or not you know and recognize that we're the A side of this, baby. And Shakur said, yeah, absolutely. I understand that you're the A side, but understand, hey, I'm the man too. So don't try to get funny with the money, right? Like he's not just going to fold over in a negotiation. He's going to try to do something that where he can look out for his own best interests. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.